and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Tarot. I'm excited to get into today's video because today we're doing This Message Was Meant to Find You, the message that you've been looking for, the message you've been wanting to hear, whatever it is that you need to know. So before we get started, per usual, my Etsy shop is always linked in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, other than that, pause the video if you need more time. You can always pick more than one pile. But we have group 1 with the yellow diamond, group 2 with the clear diamond, group 3 with the pink diamond, and group 4 with the blue diamond. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then go ahead and pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the yellow stone, let's get right into your message, okay? This message was meant to find you, the message that you need to know, need to hear right now. So the first couple of cards under your stone, we have the Black Madonna and Inner Power. So coming out with a bang, very powerful, strong, divine, feminine energy came out for you. The Black Madonna is Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. So immediately Spirit is coming out the gate and saying, you have power to transmute the situation and to make it work for you. And then we have Inner Power. This one says, today I choose to see myself as significant. I acknowledge my truth strength. I remain steadfast in the face of adversity. If I stumble, I pick myself up, knowing that I am filled with the power of the universe. I accept and appreciate myself in every way. I contain the most precious treasures of this world within me. Such a powerful card, oh my God. The universe shines through me. So, you know, there's a situation where I feel like someone played you, and it does feel like the way that I felt it is like they really got away with that. Like, I feel like you didn't know what really happened at first, but now you're seeing something. Like, I feel like you're seeing someone's true colors. This could be a coworker, this could be a friend, this could be your job in general. Like, maybe they just laid you off and they were just smiling in your face the other day, or they let you work a whole shift just to fire you at the end. Or this could be a friend that was, you know, cheesing in your face but really was messing with your person. Or if this is something romantic, like, I just feel like that energy of like, some way, somehow, you had got played a little bit. But Spirit is saying, okay, but do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? You are like a goddess. You are like a god incarnated in this body, but you're so much bigger than this situation, than these people, than the circumstance. Like, the reason that it was you in the first place is because of your power. Like, it's just like this energy where people were your friends or friendly to you because they look up to you. But, you know, there's a thin line between love and hate, and I feel like people don't even understand that, and they don't even see, like, you love me. Like, that's just this energy that I get with you guys. Like, you really love me. You loved on me, talking about, like, the person you were in a last relationship. You used to kiss me all the time. You used to be like, have my babies. You used to be like calling me king, like whoever you are, and gassing you all the way up, to the point where you thought that you were on my level. Like, I hate to put it that way, but that's really how it is. Like, I'm tapping into a goddess, a god with you guys, group 1. And, you know, it's just kind of like, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Is that it? And it's like, you know, fool me 3 times, fuck the peace signs, load the chopper, let it rain on you type of energy. If you know, that J. Cole bit. So anyways, I reap what I sow and live for love. Today I put love into everything I do. It is love that gives me, it is love that gives life to all things, and I open my heart to this great power. I act gently and I speak with kindness. I fill each thought with love and light. I love God and all blessings everywhere. I live for love and I love myself. So love, 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 love. You know, Spirit is saying, do not forget who you are. Do not allow these people to change you, these circumstances to change you. I feel like you're one of those people who love people very naturally. Like, with you, it's very easy to love. You never really felt like it was difficult to love someone. Maybe to be loved, you know, depending on what you've been through, but to love someone, no, I don't feel like it's been very, very hard for you. And Spirit is saying, do not let this situation change you. or your current circumstance. Do not let your current circumstances change you. I reap what I sow. Today, I remember that all I think and all I do will come back to me in some way. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow, and I fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light, and love. I sow these seeds knowing I will harvest the greatest riches. So, you know, take the situation. I wouldn't give it any energy at all. And I always do this. I've always been like this, whether it's my YouTube channel or whether it's, you know, people I deal with in real life. When people say mean things to me, I do not respond, because you know who knows them better than I do? Spirit. And you know who's going to be in charge of handling out the karma for someone talking out their side of their neck online? Not me. It's going to be Spirit. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm going to let Spirit handle you, and Spirit knows exactly what way it's going to hurt you the most, because, you know, Spirit, God, the divine, knows everything about you. I don't. So I'm not going to, you know, fill my energy up with hate and send you anything. I'm going to let Spirit handle you. And every time, I'm telling you, people who I know, like, if it's just some internet stuff that just like doesn't even get an ounce of my attention, I genuinely don't react. But the people in my real life who I know, oh my God, I have seen karma get them, and it's so bad. Like, it's actually extreme. Like, it's extreme. And with you guys, don't allow that hate and heartache to fill your spirit and change you. That's them. That's them. You're love. They are not love. That's why they have to come to you for love, because they don't have it themselves. And it's just like, don't let that change you. Don't let that affect you. Don't become that. Sow the seeds of what you want in the future, and let this be handled by Spirit. So let's see what else we get. You know, I just get this energy where Spirit is like, you know, at the end of the day, we all take L's, you know, and we can't control what someone does. Someone could always get over on you. Someone can always do something to you. But if you allow them to, that's something that you have to address, you know. If you, how you allow people to treat you, if it's something that you've allowed time and time again, take that away from this lesson, but let karma do its thing, you know. And just remove yourself from the situation if you have not been removed, or if someone hasn't removed themselves out of your life on their own. So we have Joan of Arc, Bridget, and Saint Bridget that came out. There's those. Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Exactly. I don't feel like it's ever been a problem for you to give love. I feel like you've been more discerning nowadays, like, because you're like, okay, some people really don't deserve it, but I feel like it's never been a problem for you. It's like you have the love. You're not, you know, in a scarcity mindset, not when it comes to love. Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame. I am an eternal flame. Each and every day, my light grows brighter. So allow the situation to empower you. And then we have the Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have still like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. So, you know, the thing about being a light is you attract, you know, any creature of the night who, you know, needs a fill or who wants to see. And you know, the crazy thing is, you know, like moths and things like that. I don't know if it's exactly moths, but I know a lot of nocturnal insects, they don't have vision. They can't see. And so that's why they always flock to the light. And I feel like you were that light for people, providing them a mirror, allowing them to see what's possible, allowing them to get a taste to frequencies, energies, things they don't normally have the ability to perceive, to see, to experience. And, you know, seriously, not having you in their life alone leaves them in complete darkness. They will never be able to see that again. They will never be able to see the things that you showed them ever again. And truly, that enough is punishment. And I know that when people like freshly do something to us, we want to know, like, no, what exactly is going to happen to them? Because it's not enough not to have me. I want to see, like, you know, more. I want to see it. You know, I want to see their life get messed up. And I'm telling you guys, like, seriously, that really is enough. Like, that is enough. And it's so unfortunate. they will never be able to have that life again. Think about it. That's messed up, you guys. Especially when they get used to, you know, when they get used to doing all of that. But what I can say for you guys, group 1, is karma's definitely playing out, and karma's a B. We got the devil card in reverse and the ace of cups, so they won't be allowed to leech off anyone or to hurt you anymore. Don't pay attention to social media if you are, because that's never the truth. You guys are walking into a place, and yeah, we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Cups. So Spirit is saying continue to give freely, but this time it will be to someone who can match that energy and give you the 10 of Cups, because you can't have the 10 of Cups with a bum. It'll never work. You may think you're happy. Ooh, I'm happy with this bum who don't pay nothing in his house. No, you're not happy. You're not, that's not the 10 of Cups. But they'll post on Instagram like it's the 10 of Cups. Meanwhile, she had to slap a roach off the wall just to take the picture, child. And you didn't see that, but it did happen. Like, don't let social media fool you, you guys. I feel like someone took advantage of you, or someone hurt you. And the message that you need right here is that you're gonna absolutely be vindicated. You're gonna have everything that you want, everything that you deserve, everything you're in alignment with. But continue to be that being of love so that you're still in alignment with it. Don't let them drag you down to their level, to their vibration, you know? Continue to give. And we have the 6 of Cups reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Don't sweat it. Whatever you lost, don't look back. Don't look back at them. Don't think about that job no more. Keep yourself busy, because it's an L even to think about that freaking place, you know, that you were in, and those people, and they don't even deserve your thoughts. So yeah, that is what I have for you, group 1. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. And yeah, that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 2 with the clear diamond. Let's get right into it, okay? This message was meant to find you. The message you need to know right now, what you need to hear right now. So let's get into it. So we have God sustains me, and then we have Teresa of Avila. That came up for you as the first energies. God sustain me says, as I turn each day over to God, Spirit, the universe, the divine, whatever, my worries ease my resistance and softens. Sorry, what did it say? As I turn each day over to God, my worries ease and my resistance softens. Okay. In the arms of God's love, I find inner peace, even in challenging times. Today, my faith provides me with great strength. I welcome all that comes my way, knowing that the love of God sustains me. Our Lady of Interior Life, I trust the answers I find within me. I know the presence of love is real. So I kind of see that you guys have like this little, I'm seeing someone in a black room with a candle, and it's basically just symbolizing that Spirit is with you, God is with you, and you do have something to hang on to. Like Spirit is saying, I'm still here with you. And I feel like tapping into your energy, group 2, you guys are kind of in a dark time where you're not feeling sustained, not feeling fulfilled. You're feeling like there's an absence of Spirit in your life, feeling like you don't have, you know, very much to be excited about in the future. And let's see how else this unfolds. But what I can definitely say is Spirit is still with you. If you have like a court case going on or anything serious going on, like you've been written up at your job 3 times and you're wondering if they're going to fire you, God is working really hard behind the scenes to keep you like in that job. I'm actually not going to take this card because it didn't fall out. On the table for group 2, I thought this was the same card. I'm like, dang, you want to be out? What are the messages for group 2? I feel like an energy, definitely a light in the darkness. I feel like things are about to change for you. All right. Yeah, I'm getting an energy like something has recently happened. Ooh, that's exciting. So we have, I discover who I am, love appears, and master of my life. That came out for you. There's those. I discover who I am. Today, I discover the riches that my that lie within me. I acknowledge my true self. I see myself as an unlimited being, and I marvel at the beauty of my life. I recognize the wealth and possibilities available to me as a being of light. As I learn who I am, I recognize the divine within me. You know, to be honest, I think you at your best is outside of that relationship. And that's either a romantic relationship, a friendship, that relationship with your old manager, your job. I'm getting an energy where there's a relationship in your life that's dimming the light around you. And you still have that light of spirit, God, the universe, of love within you. But the people that you're hanging out with don't. They don't see it that way. And honestly, I feel like it's kind of a lost cause. But I feel like you guys are in a place where you don't want to cut everyone off, because for one, you don't want to be completely alone. And then for two, it's kind of messed up because, you know, there's these people in your life that have been through it with you, like everything that you've been through up until this point. So it's hard to let go. I feel like you guys are like really at the doorway of your next phase in life, and it has, you know, blessings and abundance for you. But I also feel this heaviness in your heart, or this cord that needs to be cut between your current situation and people that are in your life. And it's just hard. It's just hard for you guys to cut that off, because it's like, but they're the people who have gotten me to this point. So how do I let them go? It feels like betrayal. You feel like a bad person. And Spirit is saying, like, I don't know, you guys, maybe you'll be able to take them with you later. But honestly, I think that this is just the way that things are. I don't, like I said, maybe you'll get to help people later, but I didn't hear that, you know? All I'm hearing is that this opportunity, this new life, it's like you came in here alone, unless you're a twin. You came into this world alone, and you're going through this next phase alone. So it may be like your mother or a parent, your father, your family that you have to cut off, you know, and you may be considering moving to a new state and a new city, and you don't want to leave them because you know what's going on, and they raised you through this life. So you don't want to leave them, you know, without you. But you guys, you got to, you know, because there's more being called of you. So this may be you pursuing your dreams too. I did hear rapper, and I never hear that ever, probably because I energetically block that frequency. So I think that, you know, that's definitely a message for like one of you out there. Like, you want to pursue your dreams, you want to move to Miami, you want to move to California, you want to move to New York, Chicago, wherever you want to be a rapper. So Spirit is definitely calling you to do that, because that wasn't my thoughts. Okay, Master of my life, I dedicate my strength to the divine within me, aligning myself to the true sovereign of my life. My ego steps aside as I listen to my inner voice, and I act in accordance to the truth that I hear. This way, I become the master of my life. I live with humility, grace, love, and the glory of God. You guys, it's time for you to move on, and you're gonna have to let something or someone go, and you know what it is. And then we have love appears, so it will be replaced, but that's honestly what I'm leaning towards, a replacement versus you being able to take people with you at some later date. I renounce my pain, I release my resistance. Today I choose to reside in the light of my being. I rise up boldly, and I ask for the understanding that will free me of my duality. So, you know, ask Spirit to help you understand and accept things that are hard to accept and understand, because you have a higher calling right now. My prayers are heard. God sends angelic help so that I find love and peace with me. When I open my eyes, love appears. I'm also tapping into someone who's been trying out for game shows or something. Like, it's giving like The Voice, or it's giving like, I don't know, one of those, you know, shows. It doesn't have to be a singing game show, but something like that. And it's like you and your friend both want to be actors or singers, whatever, entertainers. So you've both been doing this, but Spirit is calling you to go to this audition alone. Don't have that support system around you. I'm telling you, it could be like a just by association, they're like, oh no, let's not push them through to the next level because they're associated with that girl who can't sing. Listen, leave her at home, okay? You know she don't got no talent. Okay, this is your calling. You don't want to be associated with that. And then we have never alone. So Spirit is saying, like, I'm not going to leave you though. My bond with God and the angels is the flame that illuminates my heart regardless of the darkness around me. The bond is the foundation of my inner strength. It allows me to go on, have faith that everything will fall into order. Ask the universe for guidance. Know that I will always receive its help and protection. And then we have the truth card. I discovered my greatest truth within me. It's the divine force that whispers to my inner self. I find all the answers I'm looking for. I'm now in harmony with myself and God, which is the truth, and it will guide me towards my fullest, most shining radiance. So the call on your life, the reason that people don't resonate with it, and it's making you not even want to share it, but the reason that people don't resonate with it is because that is not something they have access to in their frequency. So no, they're not going to think it's a good idea. They can't, you guys, they don't have access to that thought. They don't have access. That was your message. You need to act off of it. You need to act off of it right now. The Sun, complete and utter total victory. But you see, it's only one. It's only one. You know what I mean? It's only one person on there. That's not the whole family. God is shining down its wonderful light on you right now, and this is your time. This isn't anyone else's time. And you're rejecting it because you're like, oh, even though Spirit's offering me something, I don't want to have to leave, you know, what I don't want to, you know, you got your face frowned up, and you're literally being offered a blessing out of nowhere. Out of a cloud, there is a cup being offered to you, and you got your face frowned up in the corner. Unacceptable, you guys. Unacceptable. You at this point in your journey, you should have learned by now, I'm serious, you should have learned by now that not everything is fair, and sometimes it's just not everybody's time. And you know, I'm sure we've all experienced like a point where someone, you know, leaves us to dry for an opportunity for them, and now maybe you don't want to do it because you don't want to be like them, but allow this situation to give you more understanding and take your blessing. What are you doing? Like, I know I'm talking to you like you're one of my friends, but I'm seriously like, let's not be ridiculous. Like, take your blessing, take the step. Whatever you were called to do, yes, it's scary. So what? You're just not going to do it just because it's scary? Like, okay, I'm actually getting mad. Let's see what else we get. I'm a feisty little Cancer, okay? Don't underestimate the Cancers, okay? Because I'm like, one thing about me is I want to see everyone win because I know we have the ability to. And you know what? You need a friend that's going to tell you to keep going, not a friend that's going to tell you, yeah, stay here with me in the darkness. Like, you need a friend that's really going to tell you to go for it. We got the Emperor and the 9 of Coins. So the thing about the Emperor, like I always use the example, think about like an ancient Chinese dynasty, right? Emperors in history are known for being very cutthroat and selfish, but sometimes you have to be to get to the 9 of Cups to get what you want. You're not an emperor for no reason, you know? So as much as other people won't like it, you got to keep your own counsel. There's a huge opportunity for you guys right now is what I'm going to say. That's what your reading is all about. But I see that you're dragging your feet on taking it, or because it hasn't come in the perfect way, you're considering not taking it, or you want to bring everybody with you. But that's not what the situation, you know? So we got the Knight of Wands, 2 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands in reverse. You're blocking your blessings, you guys. Queen of Wands in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. And this is one of those things that will seriously only hurt you. So listen, I still got work to do just like everyone. I hope you didn't get offended by my message, but I hope you take the message because this is your blessing, you know, and I want you to have it. So that's what I have for you. You can hit me up at Etsy if you want to read after all of that, after I just cut it to you. And yeah, that was your reading, you guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 3 with the pink stone. This message was meant to find you, the message that you need to know, the message you need to hear right now. So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have self-love, and then we have this one, the Goddess of Never Not Broken. This one says, everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. So I feel like you guys are kind of at a turning point here right now where you can choose to be, I feel like it's giving an energy of I should do them how they did me. It's giving an energy of I should take it because they won't give me this opportunity. I should be, I should move how, my coworker moves, stealing sales, whatever, to get my money. And that's going to change your vibration. There are things that you're trying to manifest in your life right now that require a high vibration. And if you become like your current circumstance, if you accept that and you start to move like you don't have access to any other realms, any other energy, you're going to become there and you're going to, become further stuck. And that is not where you want to be. So even though it's hard, Spirit is telling you to keep holding your integrity. We have self-love. Today, I love myself fully. I accept myself exactly as I am. I'm able to recognize my own divinity and to appreciate the purity of my soul. I take the time to take care of myself. I enjoy myself. I nourish myself, and I am kind to myself. I am grateful for who I am. So, Spirit is taking this time to tell you to, I feel like you guys need to meditate for a good 5 minutes when you get home, to readjust realign your frequency. Like, I'm seeing you get home from work, throwing down your bags, whatever. Literally sit on your bed and just meditate. Meditate with the intention of Spirit clearing your energy, clearing the workday off of you so that it doesn't affect you, so it doesn't fester in your bed. I spray my bed with Florida water every morning. Every morning I cleanse my sheets, I cleanse my blankets, my pillows, all of that, because I like every day is a new beginning. It really is. And I don't want to carry with me what I had going yesterday, even if it was good. I want a blank canvas so I can make even better, so there's an energy here of kind of like getting the energy of the day off of you, especially if you work like in retail or where there's a lot of people coming in and out with all sorts of different frequencies every day. I see that's important for you. What I feel for you guys, group 3, I feel like you're a bit unhappy with your current circumstance. I don't feel like your life sucks. It doesn't feel like super low vibrational, like you're desolate, just in a desert. But it does feel like you're trying to manifest things, and that energy it's just getting to you. It's getting to you. It's wearing on you. You can feel the energy of your coworkers, even your thoughts. Like, you can feel you're starting to joke like people that when you first started you didn't even like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're kind of like making friends with the demons that you have to commingle with for work. And Spirit is saying like not to really take care of yourself, to focus on what you're wanting for your future moving forward, and not to allow that energy to permeate your spirit to where you become like them. Never alone. My bond with God, angels, God and the angels is a flame that illuminates my heart. Regardless of the darkness around me, this bond is the foundation of my inner strength. It allows me to go on, to have faith that all things will fall into divine order. I ask the universe for guidance, knowing that I will receive its help and protection. So Spirit is saying, instead of allowing these, low vibrational entities, spirits to get close to you, to start to become a part of you, ask your angels to protect you. Make a conscious effort to cleanse that off, because it's like a weird energy I get right now with you guys, where it's like you're transferring into another area. Like, I feel like you're about to get a promotion, you're about to switch jobs, you're about to get new friends, like something new is coming in. But it's like now the energy around you currently is intensifying, making you like it more or resonate with it more so that you stay, type of thing. Awareness. I open my consciousness to my true self, and I understand that I am here to grow, to free myself of conflict, and to discover who I really am. Today, I realize the illusion and the limitations of the material world in order to elevate my being. I grow stronger and stronger, and I explore the being that I am. So exactly. I feel like you're here for a purpose, or you started this job with a purpose. Like, this was only supposed to be a stepping stone, but now you're getting comfortable here. Or, like, you want to be successful in your current job, so instead of continuing to trust and believe that Spirit is going to bring another opportunity into you, you're like, well, I need to get this money, so let me just start, stealing and doing things that aren't of my character. I feel like your character is changing, because of the people around you. Now, if this is a choice you're making, if you're choosing to hang out with people or be in a relationship with someone who's low vibrational, it's easier said than done, but you really do need to make practical steps as to how to get out of there. So instead of just trusting that, you know, an angel will fix the situation for you, write down a plan. Like, this is how I'm gonna leave this relationship. This is exactly what I'm gonna do. I feel like you guys have to be strategic like that. Otherwise, this energy, I just get this like pulling energy of it trying to like keep you there. It's just gonna pull you back. And if you're dating someone, they may do that to you a lot. And it's like, you like it because it gives little butterflies to your sacral. I'm seeing a masculine pull a feminine at her waist. Like, they're behind you and they pull you from like your hip bones, and it gives you a little ooh, but it's like, they're a bum. They shouldn't be allowed in your space. Like, that's like the, you know those memes where it's like, that's the she about to pay stance. When they do that from behind, like, don't let that shit tickle you. So anyways, let's see what else we have. But yeah, there's definitely an energy of not becoming where you are because you're moving, you know. We have Dakini, and then we have Mary Magdalene. There's those. Mary Magdalene, I'm the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Ooh, that's very interesting. Dakini, the enlightened feminine, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So you guys already know this. You know exactly what you need to untangle yourself from, and you know exactly what you should not do. There's definitely like an ethereal ascended master energy to you, and I feel like you may have been called or interested into like exploring your Akashic record and things like that, because you want to know, who was I in past lives? Like, you feel powerful, but you feel like you don't have access to your power, or you don't know how to use it. It's kind of like when you first get a video gaming system, like, you don't know how to play the game, you know what I mean? Or it's like when you first get like a new video game, you don't know how to play the game, you don't know what combinations are going to get you XYZ. So instead of trying to you know, become the best player that you can, you start looking over to the left and just doing whatever they do. And it's just like, I don't know, I feel like you guys don't have access to your power, or you haven't figured that out in this lifetime, like who you are. So you're starting to move like the beings down here, but you're not to say you're not human, but like, you're a being of, what do the cards say? I am fully human and I am fully divine. You know what I mean? Like, you're both. So just copying what the other beings are doing down here is not going to work for you. We have the Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords. So I feel like you guys need a social media break. I feel like you need some time in isolation. Spend some time alone, not going out with friends. And I know that, you know, if you're more of like a social being, a social butterfly, that can be really hard, but you have to be disciplined at this time because your frequency is changing for the worst. And if you don't stop it, it's gonna start to reflect in your 3D reality. You're gonna start to manifest the lives that other people have, and they are not happy. And don't think about the material, because that's gonna trick you into believing, no, they got cars, they got listen, I hate that I thought about that, but it reminds me of Robin Williams. You know, like someone who is such a famous, talented actor, you know, you would think they're so happy. I remember all the movies that I used to watch as a kid, and it's crazy that someone that can make me so happy cannot be happy, you know? I'm sorry, I'm a Cancer. And don't think about the material, you guys. That's not real. It's not real. So anyways, we have the Magician and the Two of Wands in reverse. So Spirit is saying, you know, it's time to create from here. It's time to move forward from this situation. Don't allow your environment to become you and who you are, because there's so much more being called of you. But I do see that you're affected by your environment. That means that you may have to make some changes. You know, you may have to go out of your way to implement this change. You may have to make some moves. You may have to leave that job. You may have to cut off that friend. You may have to reorganize your home. All these things Spirit isn't going to hand deliver to you. Why? Because it doesn't need to. Because not only are you human, but you're also divine. You know, Aphrodite isn't going to go to Cupid and be like, hey, could you help me? It's Aphrodite. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's what I have for you guys. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. That was your reading. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 4 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it, okay? The message you need to hear right now. This message was meant to find you, what you need to know, message you've been looking for, whatever way you want to put it, okay? So we have remain in the light, and then we have nearby that came out for you guys. So very important messages coming through for you guys. And I feel like this reading is just right on time because every group has been very specific. So for you guys, this one says the saint of true freedom. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. Remain in the light says today I observe. I take time to think calmly and wisely. I go forward with complete confidence, knowing that I will succeed. No matter what happens today, I will remain in the light. I will maintain my faith and equilibrium. In this way, I nurture my soul and I become strong and steady. And in the light. So I get an energy with you guys where it's like you're very reactive right now, and it's important not to be. It's important to keep your own counsel. It's important to keep what you want at the forefront. So like, for an example, this could be an energy of you being like, well, nothing really going on right now. Like, you have to know what you want before you agree to anything. So if your ex hits you up today and like, I want to have a conversation, and this person was very, very horrible to you, you know, if you don't decide I'm not going to deal with them anymore just because that's what I choose, that I don't want to, then, you know, you say you go to the meeting and they sweet talk you, next thing you know, you're in a cycle again and they haven't changed. You know, you cannot take their word for it. This is also an energy of like someone is maybe has just recently been or feels like you're about to be like wrongfully terminated. This is an energy of Spirit saying, know who you are. You can't control what they do. If they're firing you, let them. I will take care of you. But don't match their energy and try to stay someplace where they don't want you, you know? Or try to like, don't, I just get this energy of a release. We have the inner power card. And especially like when you get fired, you guys, when your tensions are high, the reason that the moons are so powerful, the mantra of the moon is I feel. The moon doesn't bring in any change itself. The moon allows us to feel the changes that the other planets have already brought through. So I get an energy here with you guys where it's like, if you feel super, super heightened energy, manifest during that time. And typically you wouldn't want to recommend that, like manifest when you're like in a good state of mind. But with you guys, it's like instant manifestation. You get fired when you're crying in your car and you're upset and you're pissed. Spend that time to yell affirmations at the top of your lungs for what you want your life to be. When you are the most upset, reaffirm who you are and what you want. And I'm telling you guys, it's gonna manifest like the next day. Like it's crazy, this energy that I get. If you're still upset about something, think about it. Think about it. Spend some time to get pissed. Allow yourself to get pissed off. And once you're at your precipice, once you're about to go like nuts, say those affirmations. Yell it, scream it, manifest it, believe it, know it in your spirit. Because there's a situation that's happening right now and something is out of your control. And Spirit is saying, use the situation to your advantage. Use this energy to manifest. Your coworkers conspire against you. They do some messed up stuff. When you're angry, I'm telling you, go to the back room, go to the bathroom, leave your job and use that energy to manifest. rule number one would be, I keep using that as an example. Never let a clown try to play you. I'm telling you, like, use that energy to boss up. Somebody just played you, manifest during that time. Okay, so we have inner power. Today I choose, this is about alchemy. Your pile is about alchemy. Your pile is about creating from this anger, this frustration, this situation. And spirit will find a way to piss you off just enough to get you here. So if you're like, yeah, I was mad the other day, but I'm cool. Today I choose to see myself as significant. I acknowledge my true strength. I remain steadfast in the face of adversity. If I stumble, I pick myself up, knowing that I'm filled with the power of the universe. You're so powerful right now, you guys. Like, whether you're happy at the top of your life or sad and you're feeling upset, I would really use this time to manifest. I accept and appreciate myself in every way. I contain the most precious treasures of this world within me. And then truth says, today I discover my greatest truth. It is a divine force that whispers to my inner self. I listen to this voice closely, putting aside my controlling mind. This way I find all the answers I'm looking for. I'm now in harmony with myself, and I welcome the love of God, which is the truth that will guide me towards my fullest, most shining radiance. So I feel like something has happened and your body naturally wants to accept this and process it as this is the way your life is, or this is who you are, or your mind is kind of prompting you to internalize what has just happened as something to do with you, but this doesn't have anything to do with you. This is the time to be very strong and firm in your belief and tap into your inner power, tap into your inner knowing of who you are. The truth is, you're blessed and abundant. That's the truth. The truth is, you are a divine being. The truth is, you can have whatever the heck you want. We got the freaking, oh, that's crazy. You know what? We got 10-10 here. The 10 of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Swords in reverse. But you know the craziest part is they're both in reverse. And you know what that tells me? This is not your burden. This is not who you are. They want you to believe that's who you are, so you start moving like someone who's like them, who has access. Listen, it is what it is. Some of us are just more blessed and abundant than others, okay? It is what it is. So don't allow these people to tell you who you are. Know who you are. Believe who you are. And we have another 10 here. So I just did an angel number reading. I don't know when it's going to post. It may already be posted. It may be posted soon after this one. But I did have a pile in that reading that was 10-10. And we got 3 10s for you guys. So you may want to pick that pile if that reading's already posted, or look out for it. But we have the 10 of Pentacles. It's just so funny because the 10 that came up for you is the 10 of Pentacles. We're wealthy over here. We're abundant over here. We're blessed over here. You're not. I win. You lose. Like, it is what it is, you guys. We got to get past this. Oh, I don't want to feel like a bad person. You're not a bad person. If you know you're not a bad person, who cares? I don't want to feel like, we should all be fair. No, that's what people say who get the short end of the stick. You're not that girl. You're not that guy. You have more. It is what it is. Like, this is your life. You need to live it. Do not be feeling guilty for who you are and what you have access to. We have the King of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. There's a lot of mental torment right now. There are energies, entities, people out there who want you to believe that you're on the same level as them, and you're not. And as much as we want to, like, make it seem like, listen, it is what it is. Everyone is not the same. We're not. We're just not. And that's, it is what it is. But we have the 2 of Wands and the Moon in reverse. So there's a choice that needs to be made. What you believe is going to manifest. That's what I can tell you. What you believe is going to manifest. If you believe that you should have less, you're going to attract less. And this is going to suck when you really make your mind up about something that you do want to manifest and you're ready to have in your life. You're not going to be able to attain it anymore because you've spent so much time, years, months, days, believing the untruth, and then it became your reality. Because it's like, you're being a light and spirit thought you liked it. Spirit was like, oh, okay, I thought you liked having less. You're a minimalist. That's how you choose to live your life. So I'm gonna give these blessings in abundance to the next person. Don't end up bitter because you're, believing what bitter people have to say to you. I get an energy that you guys are very abundant and you have the ability to manifest like this. What I'm hearing though is also you guys have started trying to manifest like the ways that you've been hearing. Think about how you manifested before. Did you even try? When your life was better, did you do magic for that to come in? No. What did you do? You just believed. You just were in a state of being. You were blessed by the universe because that's just the way things are for you. That's the way things were. Go back to that. If anything, I would work on your belief and your trust and your knowing. Getting back to that place where you believe, you trust, and you know that you're blessed, abundant, taken care of by the universe. You're gonna start to have things, be back the way they were, or that's how you're gonna get to your abundance. But I feel like there's people right now like trying to speak over your life and tell you that, what you can and cannot do, or what you should and should not do. Don't look to those people for advice, inspiration. Don't look to them for anything. They're them and you're you. Two very different things. So anyways, that's what came out for you guys. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your reading today. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.